Hey, what's going on, guys? That was some more of the Outer Worlds 2 soundtrack. I'm gonna pick up where I left off last time I streamed Outer Worlds and continue playing. Although I don't remember what we were getting up to, so we'll have to see. I'm gonna launch the game. I'm gonna get going. Lots to do, lots to see, lots of outers to world, worlds to outer, worlds to number 2 on. I don't know how you want to conjugate that, but I did update my driver since the last time I played, which I'm hoping makes it run a little bit better. Not that it was running bad, but you know, it's always the better it can be, the better it could be, right? Is it gonna capture? I like how it says it's running at 144 FPS. Please tell me that it erased all my settings. No, okay, it's back down to 60. That's also another favorite of mine. When the game just like decides sometimes that it wants to render at whatever speed it wants to render. Obviously something happened. Oh, the new drivers means I gotta recompile the shaders. Of course. We'll let that run. I had my concert earlier today. We played at the Veterans Home. They're always appreciative of us playing, so it's nice to be able to play for them, although we were freaking loud. We were in a room with a tile floor and like cinder block walls, and you know, and glass windows. It was painted. It wasn't like it was just pure cinder blocks, but like, you know, like big glass windows, a drop ceiling. Which actually the drop ceiling helps absorb a little bit of sound, but very, very loud. But that's the way things go. Ernie. Ernie's just sitting here. And I don't want to like ignore him, because when I ignore him to play video games, I see you twitching your ear at me. He'll go off and try and chew some wires. Or earlier today, holy shit, I was mad. He went up on my recliner, which is behind my desk, which is fine. I have a sweatshirt on there so that if he tries to claw or whatever, it's, you know, on the sweatshirt or he hasn't done it on that chair, but he has on other chairs where he'll fucking leave a Duke behind when he gets up sometimes, which I don't know why he does. He hasn't done it on that chair, thank God. But I have a sweatshirt down so that he doesn't ruin that chair. But what he did was he got up on the arm of the chair and then got up on my desk behind my monitor. And there's tons of wires and stuff there. My router, my modem, power strips. I have a bunch of tools. You know, like I got shit like the controller, the cap for the camera, the lens cap, capture cards. Just looking at the stuff that's there. Some PCBs I was in the middle of working on, some medicine, trackball, like all those things are on my desk, like underneath and behind my monitor. It is a mess. And he got up on there. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, I have my hard drive stack of like my VODs and all that. It's like, all right, you're not doing that, buddy. Get down. So I got up and walked around, and he took the opportunity to go under my monitor. And it was like, oh my God. And then he jumped down. I was like, dude, one wrong thing and you're gonna knock my entire monitor stack over, and it's gonna pull on my GPU and rip apart my computer. I would have been so mad. He easily could have been like $5,000 or $6,000 worth of damage if he had done the wrong thing. Yeah, you're looking at me. I see you looking at me. I'm not happy that you did that. Yeah, don't meow at me. Don't meow at me. He doesn't want me to hold him. He wants to go on my desk and putz around on my keyboard. I know. I know it. No, you don't. Don't stick your ass in my face. Look, see? Look, now he's on my keyboard. Come here. He wants to be on my keyboard because he knows if he sits on my keyboard with his butt towards me and his head that way, he can chew on the wires, and it's harder for me to see because I have to look through him. Yeah, I know what you doing, buddy. Because I have to look through him, which obviously I can't. And he wants the attention. He wants me to stop him. Right, buddy? This is very rare that he'll let me hold him like this with his belly out. That's his foot. For those wondering. Yeah. You okay? You normally wiggle and wriggle to get out. I don't know why you're being so nice right now. Wires, yeah. Father, I need copper, please. How's it going, Fridge? How's it going, Tim? How you doing, buddy? Huh? You just want me to pay attention to you, not video games, right? I've been here for 3 hours after I fed you, and you didn't give 2 shits, but now that I hit go live on my stream, Father, please. I need copper. I need microplastics. How are your toesies doing, huh? Yeah, they're still good from when I cut them in the day. I must consume wire. Now what? Now my game's ready. Am I just gonna hold you like this the whole stream? Is this gonna be the whole stream? Where I get cat hair on my nose and it's itchy, but I can't itch it because I'm holding you? Oh, nope, you're getting down. Okay, get down. Goodbye.
All right, that new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
Cat hair all over this. Oh my god, he actually rubbed all over it. He ran off to go attack a toy. I noticed he likes to throw the toy up in the air, but then sometimes it'll land like in the garbage or something and he'll just like walk away like, oh. And if I don't see it, I forget. All right, so we were trying to figure out how to heal our issue. You can see where we've got the poison. Does it tell me? Toxicity. The medical skill increases maximum toxicity, allowing more use of the medical inhaler over time. Increase the resistance to xeranium, which is what I have right now, poisoning. Investing in the medical skill allows you to select perks that further improve your inhaler, temporarily tame creatures, and make better use of corrosive weapons. It doesn't actually say how to heal it. Periodically cough, alerting nearby hostiles of your presence. And minus 33% base health. Oh, wow. But those are the only 2 doctors I can think of. This guy. Is there another doctor in here, maybe? But I have the wrong companion.
Injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance prior to loss of consciousness. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
I also don't know what that sound effect means still. That knocking. Let's see. Outer Worlds 2. Remove. So, it says to go see the doctor. I just saw 2 doctors, and neither of them are, like, able to remove it. Sounds like the auto doc can do it. So that I'm seeing mixed results from online. some people are saying to go to the auto dock in your ship, which makes sense. But you can't do that if you have full health. Where the fuck are they going? Holy shit. You can't do that if you have full health, so we gotta find a way to remove some health, it sounds like, first. Which shouldn't be hard to do. I don't even think I'm supposed to be up here. The map keeps shifting between in town and out of town. Alright, not anymore. I'm not near town anymore. Alright, so that's the Vox relay that we're heading towards. Oh, look at a lot of red stuff. Can I go out on this? Is there any reason to? Oh, fuck. I missed the ledge. Well, that certainly is enough to lower your health all the way. Let me see. I do want to go out on that and see if I can figure out. Is there any reason to go out there? Nothing like starting the stream with nothing. Alright, so that's one. There's some health loss. It does make me wonder if there's any reason to come out here. I'm sure there's not, but... Oh, well, this will put a damper on that plan. Oh, fuck. Whatever, I can just go around this. Oh, or I can slide into the water and die. Obviously not getting anywhere. I'm just more exploring than anything. I'm sure there's no reason to come out here, but... There we go. Yeah, there's a whole, like, area there. I wonder if you get inside of it. Alright, let me just go fast travel back to my ship and change to the other companion that I want. And did I lose health in there somewhere? I think I died. What's going on, Techno? Get anything good? Hopefully. Bunch of pants, very important. Keep all your bits covered and everything, right? Where is the auto dock? It was in here, right? Yeah, well, that's not it. There it is. Cool. What's going on, Indio? I mean, nothing wrong with skinny jeans, but yeah. Yeah, I've been losing a lot of weight too. I've been putting off buying new pants because I'm sure in like 2 months I'm gonna gain half of it back, but I actually have pants that might fit still. Some older pants. I get the Duluth, they call them the ballroom jeans because they have the gusset in the crotch, which I think is a hilarious name. And my one complaint with those is that over time, the elastic seems to degrade a little bit. They keep breaking because you keep drifting. Mine wear through at the seam in the crotch, unfortunately. However, my mother is very nice and a very talented seamstress. I don't know if you want to say seamstress, but is good with the sewing machine and will patch them for me. You know, it doesn't work if we both try and strafe the same direction at the same time. How do I have a 14-round revolver now? Hang on a second. Ballroom jeans and still destroying the crotch? Well, listen.
All charged up.
I have like several things that allow me to have extra ammo in the gun. Like I think the hat allows me to put, let's see. The hat is plus 30 magazine size. What else did I have? I think I have some perks. No. Was it an item? I don't remember. I have a couple items that allow me to put more ammo per ammo. Whenever I say more X per X or more X per Y, or yeah, more X per X, I'm referencing the more milk per milk meme. If you don't know that one. New earrings and belly button piercing. Interesting. What's going on, Beat? Everyone's getting new clothes today. Workbench. Grenade. Shells. Termination of operations and reassignment order. Attention all Auntie's Choice employees. After much consideration, we have concluded that the risk of a crapple attack costing Auntie's Choice 4 senior engineers outweighs the potential profits by continuing to operate this desalination facility. Should the Crabble population be culled, or our engineering management team find a way to operate the facility with just 2 junior engineers, operations will resume. If anyone requires the expertise of the previously assigned engineering team, they have been temporarily reassigned to the Eastern Forward Operating Base on a work-as-needed basis. So this is a desalination plant, it sounds like. Get up on the fucking thing, dude. I guess I can't. Oh, yeah, it's broken. I was going to say, I can't get up there, but... New gym shoes for 20 bucks. Nice. I need new regular shoes. I got New Balance shoes that I bought April, May, June, July. June or July last year. So they're over a year old, and I'm like... I wore the bottoms of them flat. Like, they're old. I put that on my Christmas list as a new pair of New Balance. Because I am old man and wear old man shoe. Alright, well I guess there's really nothing here. That's a little unfortunate. Would have been cool to explore. I mean, I guess we explore a little bit, but... So they were like, alright, desalination plant, not worth it. Goodbye. Explosive grenade, shotgun shells, and compact rounds. What the fuck? There we go. Looks like there's caves over there. I didn't even go in those. I don't know if you got any experience from killing those. They've never been white again. Yeah, rip. Oh, that's cool, Techno. I've got cat hair all over my face. Sorry, I know my stream consists 90% of me like rubbing my nose and trying to get cat hair off my face, but
Smell of brine's thick in the air. Gotta be Crabble's ahead.
Ernie, what's the matter, baby? Yeah, lay down. Come here. I have had Scrabble. It was alright. I had Scrabble in North Carolina. It's one of those things where if it were served to me, I'd eat it again, but I probably wouldn't order it again. Look at this cave. Oh, Earth Directorate found the flaw in you. Treacherous. You're not made for fighting fairly. Your max health is reduced, but enemies lose track of you quicker, and you deal bonus sneak attack damage. Minus 25% base health, plus 50% enemy awareness depletion rate, 100% plus 100% sneak attack damage. Don't I already have plus 200% sneak attack damage from the gun perks? Waiting for Crummel, yeah, one day. I can only hope. Sure, it's just less health.
Liquidate 'em. Well, if these eggs hatch all at once, it's been nice knowing you. Arms and ready.
Get the water in. I'll take care of him, Commander.
Look up there. Are those rifts?
Rifts. Yeah, look at that. What is that?
It's a brawl.
Blue. Lots of robots here. I don't know if I can activate them to help me. Help me with what? I'm not sure, but empty pod, empty pod. Those one of those has an enemy robot in it. How do they breed? Listen, I'm not here to question the Earth's natural order of things. This Dragoon appears intact, but a logic error is in its activating subroutines keeps it trapped in a power-saving state in hibernation. Innovative. I got the innovative state. It just need to be plugged back in.
Initializing. Resuming Crabble control patrol. Please stand clear.
Crabble control patrol. That's a good. All right. Why is the world so blurry for me right now? So I'm speccing towards a very sneaky build, inadvertently. I also like how I woke him up after I killed all the Crabbles. That's definitely helpful to me. I don't know what those rifts do, though.
Yeah.
Awaiting hostilities. Please stand by until hostilities commence. Potential individualist.
Time to earn my commission.
Hostile detected.
Commander, watch your vitals.
I'm dying. Come on in, robot. Save me.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Bullets too loud? It shouldn't be. When I talk, it should get quieter anyway. I have so much Crabble meat. What am I going to do with it? I don't think that's a real mode that they have in Fort. Well, maybe fortunately.
Awaiting hostilities. Please stand by until hostilities commence.
Let me handle this.
So whenever my weapon gets to 0
Let me know when you need it.
rounds in the chamber, I actually get a debuff. So I'm trying to stop at 1 where I can. See it in the center, bottom of the screen above my health. I get like 8 seconds of some kind of debuff. Debuff for having no bullets loading your gun? No, it's one of the traits I have. Right, so hang on a second. That was why I have extra ammo. Hang on a second. Unavailable, available. Was it? Right. 50% bonus magazine size, but minus 40% damage for 8 seconds if a magazine goes to 0. That's why I have so much ammo in the revolver. That's why I can fit 14 rounds in my revolvers, because it gets a bonus extra half ammo. It's one of the, like, perks that has a positive and a negative, you know what I mean? Holy shit, am I supposed to... Holy shit. You supposed to be able to clear all this out, like, efficiently? There's another robot. I guess that explains where the other 3 robots are. But yes, that's why I get a debuff, is because I have the buff of extra clip and or revolver size. I wonder if that makes single action guns have 2 rounds before you... I mean, like... This isn't single action, though. Not single action, what do you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. Light revolvers, short rounds. I never did get inside of that, though. Doors closed. Usually there's some environmental storytelling that allows me to do something. Oh, my vision's going all blurry because I'm near the rift. The Zelda movie leaks? No, I didn't. Is it looking any good, or is it looking like... I don't know. The Mario movie was okay. I didn't really enjoy it all that much, but I wasn't really likely the target audience for that, so...
Careful. Any closer and we're like to regret it.
I got an achievement. A stiff in the rift. Jump into a rift and die. Looks good to you. You're a big Zelda fan. All right, cool. Yeah, this kills. This kills the gear. Oh, what happened here? A shepherd's armor. Our state, meek, weak. A man shivering beneath a threadbare sheet. The night's pastiche, bleak. A snarling beast, absolute despair as Auntie creeps. A man stands, tall, alone, gathers children into the folds. Resolution, absolution, an evolution from attribution. A matriarch turned patriarch, a character arc forged in automech sparks. The protector of paradise, broad as a safe, a hermetic reef. I guess it means it's safe. He stands prepared to what? Reap, sweep, leap, go deep, put to sleep. That guy was making poetry here while he was dying, I guess. We'll look at the computer in a moment here. Ordinary safe can be opened by entering the combination on the dial, assuming one has the combination. Brute force is not encouraged. Safe combination required, so let's see. I don't see anything explicitly on there. Automech status. Destroyed. Actively engaged. Conditions require support. Destroyed. Munitions. Fully operational, ready to deploy. Technician notes. Welcome, technical crew. Please document issues with parts, machinery, or your fellow subjects here. Remember, we all grow together when you shine the light of the Sovereign on the shadows of fear and doubt. Crabble population exploding. The abnormally hot summer has led to significant proliferation of the region's crabble population. For the next few weeks, we'll be running the automechs at 340% operational rates to try and compensate for the increased hatch rates. That will certainly require increased maintenance, but it is a subject's duty to preserve. We cannot build a better future for humanity if we fail our duly assigned roles. No answers in the research division. There's been no answer to our messages from the research division in weeks. Bester believes it's to do with all the strange dropships we saw enter atmosphere around that time. The paradigm says we keep these automechs running as long as possible, though given how limited we are in supplies and required parts, it seems unlikely that it will be much longer. My only hope is rescue. Bester and Langstrom are both dead. Even after consolidating components, I've only managed to keep one automech operational and effective at combating the growing Crabble horde. My pitiful skills with a weapon and lackluster aim are no match for full-grown Crabbles, so I've sacrificed any useful elements of our weapons for automech maintenance. My only hope of survival is to barricade myself inside the station and pray for rescue. Sovereign, please save me. Return to Root. Shrink Ray notes. Field notes on the operational use of the Sovereign's Shrink Ray by Senior Deviser A. Tavish. Use of the ray is a resounding success. The Sovereign's mass-reducing weaponry has been invaluable in decreasing the Crabble population at Outpost 8C5. The diminution of the crustaceans allows for a significant reduction of the force necessary to cull the runty creatures, and pairing a scrutineer equipped with a particle magnifier and what had previously been an undersized automech has proven to make the task vanishingly effortless. Tragedy, the ray has been lost. A minuscule rift has opened inside 8C5 and cut off our access to the microionizer. Following the Sovereign's protocols for minimizing the risk of espionage while assuring only minor delays in accessing the device, each evening we secured the weapon within a diminutive safe. Unfortunately, the positioning of the rift leaves us with access only to a scant amount of the small lockbox, and we are no longer able to retrieve the miniaturization machine. The consequences of this loss are proving far from insignificant and may doom our best efforts to being too minute to defeat the monumental task ahead. No code though. Where else could they have hidden the code? Ah, there is stuff up there, but how to get up there is the real question. Normally there's some cool, like, way to do it. I don't see...
Are you still upright over there?
Any ideas? I don't see anything that would make me think there's a way to jump from elsewhere to get up there. I need my Zelda movie hookshot. Oh, the rift was eating them. Oh, is that like an elevator to get in there? It's just a door with no entryway. I don't have lockpick 4, so I can't even attempt it. Oh well, we'll come back later maybe. Maybe there's a hookshot power up or something. I was joking about that actually exists. All right, well that was a little detour, huh? Looks like there's a little bit more by the desalination plant, but I like how I haven't actually done anything this stream except for just run around and explore. The people it's been a while since I looked at the pictures, but like I think they announced who's playing Link in the Zelda. The person they chose to play Link didn't strike me as like Link. You know what I mean? What's going on, Knight? How you doing? He does look good in the movie Link? Okay. Leak. You only see him from behind. Oh, well.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Armed and ready.
think it's hilarious. The Crabbles are like, body found. Yeah, that's what people say about me too. I look the best when you can't see me. Bit cartridges, some junk. I think there was a couple more, yeah, little huts over here or something. I need to find a better long-range weapon. This does 39 damage. My pistol does more damage than this. All right. The Crabble
Lucy,
Farm.
What am I gonna do if something terrible happens to you? I don't suppose you know anything about Crabble medicine, do you?
I'm no expert, but I might be able to help out somehow. What's the problem? Medicine? You mean you're trying to help that thing? Let's see. I'm no expert. I might be able to help somehow. What's the problem?
So, it seems as though the issue ultimately boils down to 2 words. Purpleberry crunch.
The cereal?
Yeah. I brought a box from that fancy new shop in town, and Lucy... Oh, this is Lucy, by the way. Little Lucy became fully frantic when she smelled it, so I figured it couldn't hurt. The box says they're packed with healthy preservatives, so it's gotta be good for you, right? But I guess I was wrong. Now she won't get up. And these Crabbles, they mean the world to us. We raised them from hatchlings, and I'll be broken if Lucy dies because of me.
Contains healthy preservatives, yes. I'll help her, but you have to promise you'll never feed her breakfast cereal again.
I promise. I swear it on every precious egg we've got growing in our incubator. Any help you can offer is more than I've been able to do for her so far, and I'd be grateful for the try.
Well, looks like we gotta put her down. Who just leaves money sitting around? That'd be like going up to somebody's house and they have like a fire pit going outside and they just have like a $20 bill on their stool. You admire my tolerance to Joe's almonds? I had to lower the difficulty last night. I'm ashamed. I'm not happy about that. And the worst part is like after I pass that little part, you can't put the difficulty back up. You have to go like into New Serena or something, I think. Or not be in a fight, I don't know. They were tough. The issue is so you're Seijima, right? Who's the fucking slowest lunkhead in the world. And the enemy has a constant healing on them. And so you do an attack as Seijima, and then by the time you like are done with the attack, he's already almost healed up again. I could do damage to him. I just could not keep his health from regenerating fast enough. And he's got all these fucking moves that like he can just swing around and knock you on your ass. And it's just like, all right, well, as soon as you get knocked on your ass, he's back to healing himself to max. Not max health, but, you know, the max that he could. Can I wear 2 hats? What if I stack the cowboy hats? Do I get plus 60% magazine size? Oh my god, they have so many boxes of Purpleberry Crunch. Are you shitting me? There's no way you're not going to feed it to them again. Self-healing almonds. Joe's a tough nut, yeah. Lucy the Crabble lies on the underside of her shell. She makes a feeble attempt to move, but doesn't manage to get anywhere and settles for gurgling weakly instead, even to an untrained eye. She's obviously very ill. Feed them more. Trait dumb. I don't have the dumb. All right, I'll do the trauma kit. You aren't really an expert on Crabble or their digestive tracts, but you're willing to give it a try. 3 stomachs, really? You take a few key components out of the trauma kit that you'd normally use to help a human with a similar symptom. Incredibly, after a few seconds, Lucy starts to move around a bit, and you hear what can only be a gurgle of relief. All right, Nundio, have a good one.
She looks fine.
Lucy seems to be keen on sticking with you. Anytime you move away, Lucy makes a sad crabble noise. Do you make Lucy a pet and send her to your ship? I don't know why she wants to go with me.
I can hardly believe my lamps. Looks like she's feeling much better. And I think she's taken a liking to you. Good luck shaking her off you now. Once they're smitten, they try and stick to you like a canid. Now, I don't have too many bits to pay you with, but this'll unlock that old safe in the house. It wasn't mine to begin with, so you're welcome to anything in it.
Alright, I guess you can come with me. Lucy clacks with joy and skitters off towards the ship. It seems like a long way for such a small crabble to go, but Lucy is nothing if not determined. Hopefully, no one left any Purpleberry Crunch out. How does it know where my ship is? Light revolver. Plasma soap. Short rounds. Alright, sure. Pet Scrapple, yeah. They're gonna turn into Scrabble. And then that, I think, is where that crazy guy is. Over there.
Eden's hinterlands would be more pleasant if Auntie didn't airdrop them raptidons willy-nilly. Sure makes getting from A to B a pain.
Blame Spacer's choice. They're the ones who first weaponized livestock in such a manner. Auntie just acquired and rebranded the idea when she came to Tau Ceti.
Right. Poor Auntie. Her hands were tied. I heard you all bred...
Liquidate them!
Ad's starting in a minute here. Again, I'm pretty sure that I
Looks like a fight.
was at that location over there, but we'll check it out. Bright, dude. Holy shit. Cobb's astounding lack of vision.
Another executive training exercise in the books. Another clear winner. Me.
Ain't a contest, Cutshaw.
Lucky for you. Today sure wasn't. No, we're all here because Ormsby thinks we're VP material. But it's obvious who's got the gray matter in this outfit. Take today's activity. Demonstrate market dominance with a corporate logo competitors will see from orbit. The results speak for themselves.
That rubbish pile you cajoled everyone into building? The giant AZ?
We work for Auntie's choice. What's your point?
Well, it's awful convenient that your own initials are...
Okay, on to the fourth activity. This is Albert Cutshaw, sanitation specialist, future big-time VP, signing off.
I might be able to make some weapon mods to improve. Improve the revolvers here. A light pistol. That does a burst, right? It'd be nice to know which ones over here are equipped. You know what I mean? Do I have this one equipped? I guess not. This one looks like it has a mod on it, though. Explosive rounds. It only does 24 damage. It's interesting. Fires explosive rounds that explode in contact, leaving damage within a small radius. Lowers base damage of the weapon. Okay, yeah. That's why. I think I gotta be at a crafting bench to even do that, so. Alright, so you know what? We made a loop around the exterior of the island, this area anyway. Looks like there's stuff over here we could do, but for now, we had a thing to save the subversives. Why don't we... I'm curious if those guys I killed are still dead or if they replaced them. Doesn't seem like there's anybody here. So rescuing the subversives are the ones for Niles' quest. I don't know why I want to call him Miles. Niles' character quest here. So we didn't really go to this building, so I don't know if there's enemies nearby. Like I said, I didn't really want to do a sneak build, but we were kind of speccing ourselves into a little bit of a sneak build, unfortunately. I thought I saw a robot in there. Is that what I saw? Yeah. Engineering 3 to bypass the gate. Sometimes there's a different way in. I don't know if the robot can see me out here. I guess we'll find out if he starts targeting me.
Suspicious data.
Yes.
Unfamiliar source.
Oh, they can.
Cause unknown. Resetting.
So there's a way in. I don't know where I would turn off the robot. If I can. Maybe I can't even turn off the robot. Yeah, maybe I don't even need to. I think I got everything I needed from there. Let's look. So, this is the bridge where we met that person who gave us the quest to find whom the bridge told. Yeah, find Charlatan and then the remains of Ida. So I think I'm just gonna go straight across to here. set is active, yeah. I see no reason to go anger everybody at the bridge and cause a firefight when I can go across here and anger everybody and cause a firefight when I get to the destination I need to be at. So ultimately, we have to infiltrate that building. What are those? What are those? I keep meaning to pull that VOD and see if I could just isolate without the background, and every day it gets a little further in the back of my mind. This surely must be not the way I want to go.
Made it in. Guess the Protectorate ain't so good at watching their own backs after all.
I don't want to advance the main quest right now, though.
There's some kind of opening in the canyon, Commander. Bet we could find our way closer to the Vox if we stay out of sight.
I like how it had a big thing. Yeah, it says trespassing on the bottom left by the map sometimes. Yeah, right here, trespassing. I would think that anywhere on this half of the island, since they have checkpoints set up, would be trespassing, but I could fast travel to the Vox relay. Oh, that's cool.
Damn bodies. Why can't we just bury a lot of them? Oh. Even my damned hammer turns against me. Theoretically, it shall take me 4 hours to hang 8 bodies. But Montelli killed 6 more yesterday, and my shift only goes for 3 more hours. Sovereign's mercy. I fear hanging all these corpses is beyond my capabilities, and I certainly need no distractions. What is it you want? Is that you there? Why do you have an Auntie's Choice abomination in tow?
Careful now. You're speaking to a soldier who could put one between your eyes at 100 paces back. Lucky for you, I'm here in good faith.
Bah, no matter. I cannot afford to worry over you. I have a grave number of bodies to hang and not enough time to hang them. Now, what is it that you want?
Need to enter the Vox relay. Will you let me through? What's the hurry? Bodies aren't going anywhere.
Perhaps not, but the current backlog of executed traitors is soon to be replenished. I have to make sure everyone gets a chance to be hung for display.
I need to enter. Will you let me through?
Why would I do that? And be mindful, if you haven't your transfer orders, I don't have time to waste going idly back and forth with you.
It's a matter of grave importance. It's quite literally life or death.
You are correct. If I were to let you in without apprehending you and placing you into these gibbets, it would cost me my life. Remember, the Sovereign sees all. May his grace be upon you.
You are approaching a restricted estate.
Regal tarts.
I politely request you cease defiling the corpses of our fallen brethren.
All right, lady. They're being held
Stringing up their own people. Sick
in
bastard.
here.
The ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators. All it took was some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections.
I gotta figure out what the best way to get in here is, though.
The sovereign provides. The
What, we were
system
in?
provides.
Eyes
Bro.
up. Hostiles.
You're gonna get me caught. What do I have that's silenced? I think this... Where this is? I have absolutely no melee skills.
Reporting is so neighborly, suspicion rightly so. You there!
Give the order!
Into cover!
Alright, well. Less, stealthy than I was expecting, but, you know. And so I can do what? That, right? Holographic repeating rifle. Oh, that's sick. There's no ammo on the melter, right? I know there is. They'll come in here and not suspect anything's wrong. They see no bodies. They just see a bunch of goo on the floor, and they don't care about the goo. That goo doesn't look like my former colleague. Alright, so they're in the ship.
Back
No,
again.
they're not.
Thought we were done for now. You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
What do you mean it's too late? Where are the others?
I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me.
Zibline mentioned he needed a cipher. Can I get that for you? From you?
The cipher, right. I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 025 19W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster.
Now we need to find a way. You find a way to get you out of here.
Offer, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
That might just be the most ruthless bait and switch I ever heard. Your friends ought to be proud.
Thanks. Funny what ideas come into your head after losing a molar.
Usually best practice. It's usually best practice not to blow up a ship. It's usually best practice to blow up ships you're not aboard. Oh, can I help? I know a thing or two about explosives.
I'm not planning to rely on actual munitions, but I thank you for the offer. All the same, I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
Niles, you're an engineer. What do you think? Will that work?
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose then?
Not blowing yourself up for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
I think letting Audra board with the Sentinel is the safest option. Sabotage the transport. I just gave me the cipher. I could care less what happens. I need more time to think about it. No, go for it.
Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know. Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was my decision. And I was at peace with it.
If more people were as brave as you, the Protectorate would already be history. Enjoy oblivion.
The bravest thing I ever did was start thinking for myself. Everything else after that's been easy.
Good luck, Audra.
Likewise. And thank you both again.
They're not using it, right? High society cigarettes.
Give Zeb my best. Hope he enjoys the light show.
Niles, you son of a bitch. They have to make it look like they're locked in. I took the flywheel so they can't crank start their ship. Like in the olden days where they had to crank the cars to start them. Alright, that's all I came here to do. Let's head back. We turn the bodies into goo so that when the other people come, they don't like say, "Oh, there's been an attack." I don't know if that would actually happen, but Where's that icon next to him? I can't tell.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport?
So we had to be outside. That's not in orbit.
What in the blazes was that?
Happy sigh. Ignition, combustion, perfection. We have some bad news about your team. They didn't make it.
What do you mean? All of them?
Your team was dead before we arrived, and Audra sacrificed herself to blow up that ship.
And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles. Our cause isn't served by more corpses.
Don't yell at Niles. He had tried to reason with her.
You're right. I apologize. Audra was never one for half measures. I know all too well how stubborn she can be. Still, her loss will be felt. Was she at least able to give you the cipher before the end?
Yes, it's OW19W. Oh, 2519W.
I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Fault you for having doubts? But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so...
What's going on, Doc?
Surly.
Vegan hot dogs. Oh, I mean, why not? I'm not surprised by that fact, actually. I mean, I would be surprised if they didn't have some sort of vegan options, but don't worry about it. Just glad we could help.
I'm pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally. That's a rare thing in
You know
this
what
colony.
I mean? Like,
I haven't much to reward you with, but take this.
Miles,
It's
not
something
mod
I'd
kit.
started on for Niles
mod
long
kit.
ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Good luck, Zebulon. Be ready when you need us. Let's go on, Dr. Nick. And other doc. There's too many doctors. All right, so I should be able to go into my companions and into Niles. And there's a way to upgrade him. Upgrade available. Oh, I gotta go to the party upgrade bench. I see. All right.
Got time for a debrief, Commander? Feels good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate.
Helping strangers was never my goal. It didn't help you, Niles.
What are you talking about?
I can tell when one of my subordinates doesn't have his head in the right place. Oof.
My head's just fine. Might need to go looking for your heart, though. Damn,
Wow.
Commander. You can really turn the nozzle on a good time, can't you?
A little harsh, buddies.
You
I
think?
don't think it was that harsh, but... You're not the director anymore. Throw a thicker skin. Let's change the subject. How long till we hear about Zebulon? How long until we hear from Zebulon?
Thought you didn't care about Zebulon and his ilk. I'll bank on sooner rather than later. Stolen intelligence spoils quickly. He'll probably want to act on whatever it is his friends gathered from the Vox. Thanks again
I didn't
for
think that
going
was all
out
that
your way to help
mean.
Zeb. Now I can focus on hunting down the Vrees without feeling like I've got a rabid sprat in my back pocket.
I was thinking more of like, oh, I did it to help you, buddy, not fuck them. You know what I mean? Like, but whatever. Whatever. Somebody wanted me to convince everybody here to go to the main city.
We must all do our part to maintain it. Keep
Outside.
your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor.
The matriarch and sovereign chose Eden,
Greetings, non-protectorate wretches. With regret, I must inform you that those outside our glorious society may not take freely from our stocks, as our subjects do. However, I may offer you a limited selection of premium items for moderate respective fees.
Let's see what you got.
Initiating.
Let's see. He has a little sword. Advanced decryption key. I'll buy that. Light revolver explosive rounds. Light revolver shock barrel. Changes the damage type to shock at the expense of lower damage. Shock damage stacks electrocuted, dealing increasing damage over time that chains between targets. Shock soak, triple blade, serrated blade. Bandolier uniform, bypass shunt. Trip blade utility grip. Light revolver. Nothing in here that makes me really want to purchase anything. Thanks, buddy. Well, except for the decryption key. I could have sold my junk. Oh well.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon, we'll have to start cutting. You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle.
No, my blood's inside of me when in the wrong spot. What in the void happened here?
You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to
holes in my
caustics.
blood, yeah.
Took a while for our water purifier to catch up, so some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again.
You should take these folks to Fairfield to receive proper medical care.
Oh, we've all heard about Auntie's Choice grafting labs. Only cost you an arm and a leg.
You know, a doctor of your caliber could likely command a top rate over in Fairfield.
Oh, so I could profit greatly from the suffering of others, could I? No, thank you. Our way is to help those in need, so that we may all succeed together. The Protectorate provides assistance and guidance. We face tough times, sure, but the paradigm charts us a way through them. Each of us has a vital part to play. If we remain resolute, we'll have harmony and luxury. And that, my friend, is the truth of the matter.
Have you actually seen the state of things outside?
I am acutely aware of Westport's current misfortunes. To suggest otherwise to someone presently engaged in a 72-hour medical shift is callow and demeaning.
But the Protectorate has obviously abandoned you.
That's so. I trust the paradigm. I mean, these individualists have disrupted things. No use arguing that. But the system is resilient. The system endures. The system abides.
What do you think's still keeping Hogarth here?
Hope? I mean, that man has enough to spare so he can share it freely with the rest of us. So, we persist. We endure. Times are tough, but I'm able to hold the line here. For now. Speaking of, I have patients to tend to. I'd best get back to it. If you've got any medical supplies to spare, please do consider donating them.
I think there's medicine inside this kit I got from Auntie's Choice. Interesting? Interested?
Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments to manage already. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you.
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
I swear by the reliability and efficacy of this Auntie's Choice medicine.
Honestly? Well, I'm a reasonable judge of character, and you seem upright. On behalf of my patients and I, thank you. We're all grateful. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individualists like they say on the wireless.
Oh, I'm
Barring
based
this being
already.
some tricky sales strategy, that is. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you?
You know, as many products as you need if you buy it in Fairfield.
They'd sell to us? Those medicaments you gave us before? No, never. You must think me easily hoodwinked. Our societies are sworn enemies.
Profit trumps everything to Auntie's Choice. They'll sell whatever to whoever.
You almost make that sound reasonable. Under a highly skewed, morally vacuous light. Not seeing a wealth of options here at present. I can watch my patients die, then face execution, or we can resettle elsewhere and remain alive. I lean toward the latter. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured
Why did you keep
survive
saying
the trip to
medicaments?
Fairfield. It's perilous, though.
Fucking why? What? Why is she saying medicaments over and over? I found some medical supplies in the ruins. Is this what you needed?
Well, now, that should do nicely. Thank you. Hope those crabbles didn't give you too much trouble. I recognize these patients require more care than I'm able to provide here. Seems like in Fairfield, I can get them the help they require. The one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it.
So what? You'd want his permission first?
It's less a concern about disloyalty and more my respect for his abilities. He's a skilled leader, and we could sorely use his aid, from coordinating logistics to keeping up morale. I'll surely have my hands full with my patients. His presence on the journey would save lives.
I don't think it's censorship at all. I think she just likes to say weird words like medicaments. I'll try my best to convince him.
See you when I see you.
Those pills were magnificent. Are they part of a new paradigm? Can I get enough for the whole family? Or even just more for me? Please? I wish I could program an automech to feel these feelings I'm feeling. Instead.
You wish you could program a robot to feel pain? Is that what I gathered from that?
Each a vital cog. Each a vital cog.
It doesn't say steal, it just says pick up. That says pick up. The eat is in red because you can't eat when you're full.
May you realign with the paradigm. Stay true, outsider.
Am I on good terms with them? I have no clue. I guess because I donated some supplies. Oh shit. Miles. I can upgrade to Superheated Acceleration Battle. Niall's weapon now deals plasma damage and deals slightly increased damage. Prototype barrel attachment with superheats rounds, violating 16 different Earth Directorate mandates regarding weapon modifications and cruelty towards opponents. Niall's weapon now deals shock damage and has significantly increased damage. Generates a power as bullets travel down the barrel, unleashing electricity on targets. Probably won't cause the revolver to explode. Plasma, sure. Niles gains immunity to shock side effects. Niles gains immunity to corrosive side effects. Alright. Cool. I don't think I can do anything for her, no. And then let's see. My light revolver. I don't have any weapon mods I can install on it. Gotcha. So can I make mods? Weapon mod. No crafting recipes, yeah. I really haven't changed my armor. Topmost coat. What's going on, Mazaku? I'm reading that URL beep. It does not look like something I would be interested in. Ooh. Is that a better handgun than I had? Weak spot bonus is higher. There's a tracing unit installed. Cool. Oh, look at it. It's got like little glass things on it. A little tracer. I guess that's what it uses to trace.
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence. Now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
Westport looks pretty bad. Anything I can do to help? Your guiding light seems to be fading here, but Fairfield is willing to take you and your people in. Just how is the protectorate the guiding light for humanity? It's important to look out for each other. You need anything?
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming.
Oh, yeah?
Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
It would take a few variable gears and essential motivators to serve your purpose. Wait, did I miss a memorandum? Why do you need a reprieve anyway? Automech parts help grant you a reprieve. How exactly?
If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the Arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
Look around. If the Protectorate wanted to do right by you, you wouldn't be starving and wallowing in this metal quagmire. You want to help your people? Go to Fairfield.
Fairfield? Why, they're the reason we're in this mess. You'll forgive me for questioning
Objective
such
complete.
timely offers of generosity and kindness. No thank you, not interested. I owe it to every single person here to try.
If you require assistance, let's negotiate my fee. You're just delaying the inevitable. Your dedication to people is inspiring. What would it take to let your people leave to Fairfield?
Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse.
What do you imagine your subjects think about your chances here?
When I look outside, I see people who are hardy and resilient, who trust the paradigm, who understand prosperity will return with time and group effort. I have the aid of key pillars of our community, several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me, and our town still functions. Our automechs are still running, mostly.
Yeah.
We have a generator to power them, fresh water. The reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers.
Human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism
But if things fell apart further, you'd let everyone go and you'd leave too?
I don't know. Look, I've entertained these fool notions of yours long enough. There's no use pursuing such a fruitless line of thinking further. I have a brighter future in mind.
Desalinators, the
one you
speaker,
can
the
help with,
robots.
in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining.
Apologies if I hit a nerve. We can change the subject.
Not the first to question my judgment, nor the last, I suppose. One expects a certain lack of social graces from those raised outside the Protectorate. Let us talk plainly. What would it take to secure your aid?
Hold on, I'd like to hear more about your situation here first.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
How does a ranking vigilant become a traitor?
I know as an outsider you may not be able to understand this, but the structure of our society is sacrosanct. If any one subject does not do their duty, it puts everyone at risk. Ours was to protect Westport when antis attacked us, with our lives if the situation necessitated it. As you can see, we failed. We're also tasked with leading the rest of the subjects, but now that I've become a traitor, the only guidance I provide is to the few left here, and I will do right by them. Is there anything else?
I'll leave you to it.
Farewell now.
Can I take it?
Apologies, this unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently.
If each of us does our part,
They really want you to have the key, don't they? That's his personal headquarters in there. No reason to go in there right now. This is his office. Who has a bathtub in their office? I guess it's not somebody's living quarters, not an office. All right, so he mentioned a few key things. The desalinator. He mentioned the broadcast. He mentioned the robots. So it seems like we've got to sabotage a couple of those things, and then they'll consider maybe getting out of here. Nice of them to put little markers everywhere so you know where to jump. Main power generator. This appears to be the only working power source for the Protectorate settlement of Westport. If this generator were to be damaged, it's unlikely that the locals here would be able to continue powering their remaining population of automechs. Portable galvanic subverter explosives. Leave it alone for now. That's an easy one to hit, it looks like. I don't want to do it yet. Let me go talk to everybody in town first. Can I... So you can't even jump. That's literally just a slide to your death. Okay. I was hoping I could slide down and jump and, like, you know, bounce across, but nope. I don't even know if I need to go across. It looks like an area you can go, but who knows? Can I jump from here to here? Probably not.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and natural resources.
I guess they don't hate me and they let me take their shit. I don't know. That's a little bit weird.
Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
Produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise.
Mock apples. Welcome, Marshall Corbin. Private entries. Remembering Horizon Point. Horizon Point was a tragic loss for the Protectorate. To think that such a monumental achievement could be so rapidly undone by some unpatriotic, flat-footing outsiders. We cannot allow the same fate to befall Arcadia. The Vigilant saw fit to save me from more severe mental refreshment or worse. It must have been for a reason. Perhaps it is to ensure the safety of this system and all my fellow subjects. If I am so fortunate, perhaps one day I'll even be able to avenge Horizon Point by punishing the ones responsible for its destruction, if the perpetrators themselves even live. Doubts. How many years has it been since the disaster? And yet I'm still tormented by questions. The Protectorate is infallible, so how was Horizon Point breached to begin with? How could our glorious system have come under attack from such chaos? No, these doubts are poison. The sign of a disordered mind, to believe the Protectorate could be better than it is would only be admitting its imperfection. Clearly, I'm the one in error, failing to understand the paradigm's grand design. If only I had Hmantheawsome's clarity. He has remained a bulwark of these perilous times. I should be so fortunate to live up to his example. Hmantheawsome. Hmantheawsome is under a great deal of pressure. That much is obvious. I've known Umberto a long time, and I've never seen him so persistently agitated, so changed. Far be it from me to question my decorated superior, God, and friend, but I cannot help but wondering what has him so surly as of late. I suspect he is being asked to do things against his conscience, but what are these demands, and who are they coming from? Perhaps I will take this up with him during my next rotation at the Vox. Return to route. Exit.
All these vexatious disruptions keep befalling Westport. When are things gonna settle back again?
We're all in this together.
There's a couple of songs in the soundtrack that are very weird, but also like very good songs.
Outsider. Why, you got a right serious look in your eye. What happened?
Bad news. I checked on your generator. It's on the verge of breaking down for good.
Oh, stop joshing around. That's not... Wait. You're not... Really? Truly? Huh. Forgive me, that's it, I'm afraid. Just a matter of time before these automechs run out of power. Then it's good night, Westport. Whatever are all of us gonna do now?
If Westport's unrecoverable, relocating everyone to Fairfield is the only option.
Nothing more I can do here, that's for sure. If it weren't for Vigilant Hogarth, I do believe I'd scupper off to... well, you know where. Yeah. You convince him, I'm in. But I owe him enough I wouldn't abandon him for nothing.
Alright. We're collecting people towards our cause. What are you doing? Wine trout?
Ah, appeared right out of the aether, just as I imagine our proud sentinels do.
Why are you so blue?
Here I am, your innermost thoughts are known to me, and nobody once hears from you again. Caught reciting passages from a beacon to
this is the guy
cosmos,
addicted to Purple Berry
illustrating
Crunch.
My steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintraut.
No need for all that, Charlton. I know your brand loyalty lies with Auntie's choice. Same. There's a purple stain around your mouth. What is that? Oh, this is the guy that they want at the bridge.
Did I? Not again. Oh, this? It's a birthmark, skin condition, both, about which I am rather sensitive, thank you very kindly.
Even to someone completely unobservant, that was remarkably unconvincing.
Say, you are every bit you seem, yes? Thoroughly on the up and up and in no way a hidden agent? It is widely known that a sentinel is required to stand revealed before rendering judgment. Why, a plot point about that featured prominently in the latest episode of I, Red Cloak.
You believe everything on the Aether Wave. I guess it would be stranger if you didn't swallow the propaganda, even if it does take some heavy dramatic license.
Look, I know you're secretly a loyal customer of Andy's Choice. Likewise.
Boy, that's wonderful. I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow saw through my carefully maintained act. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
Of course, the advertisements for Purple Berry Crunch are especially stirring.
Ha! The same ones I immoderately reference. You likely guessed their influence right off, what with my assertive attitude and all. I laugh at danger. I hand make my own luck. That character is a revelation. You and I are just like him. Get up and go.
Connor from Detroit Becomes Human, yeah, a little
Did
bit.
Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret. I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets.
It's a risky job at the bridge for someone heedless about personal safety. Deeply involved in all manner of clandestine efforts. I suppose one might call me a provocateur. I'm obviously not here about Auntie's choice business. All manner of stuff.
How I've waited to hear those words. Anything I might help with at present?
I met with Minister Milverstreet, the director of those advertisements you adore.
Really? What was he like? Bold? Assertive? With a wildly obstreperous theatrical air?
Naturally, he wants you to come work for him and help sway others to move to Fairfield.
An audacious proposal. Yet this place, despite its recent humidity, remains comfortable and familiar.
Here, your aspirations are a dangerous secret. There, such ambitions are revered. Did I mention that signing a bonus of a case of purple berry crunch?
With a full case, I might gorge upon such sweet goodness morning, noon, and night. All right, hand it over. Oh, but what would vigilant Hogarth say? What would everyone say? I can scarcely imagine it. Abandoning my community only to satisfy my gastronomical urges and risk-taking attitude. No, I couldn't leave unless Hogarth ordered everyone to go.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality.
I'll talk to him.
Righto. Well, you seem rather confident. Best of luck, I suppose. You are surely going to need it. Please inform me when, of course, you receive it.
He took my purple berry crunches and then was like, wait, I can't do this.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
All right. I'm going to take a break. An ad's about to play anyway, so I'll be back in a few and we will continue. I'll see you in a bit.